This video is brought to you by 80 Ways Media. Check us out. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Really Reap Reviews from 80 Ways Media. And you already know what goes on, man, over here. What we do over here is we read the article and we give our honest opinion and our honest review over here at this podcast. I don't want to try to make it seem like I know these people. I do not know any of these celebrities that I do. But what I do like to do is I like to give it both outlooks on how you would look at something. Because you would look at some of this stuff, that this craziness that's going on, you would look at it and you would immediately blame the artist or the entertainer, not even paying attention to the other side of it, where this guy has a job to do and his life is dependent on whatever he's doing. So, take the Diddy thing for instance. You don't know if Diddy, in order for Diddy to get to the top, he had to live like that in this high strung out sex dream, and that's what made it so he could stay at the top. And guess what? When it all boiled down, now he got to pay for it. So, but this thing that happened today is Ralo is mad at Boosie because Boosie apparently been hanging out with Yo Gotti. Now I'm sure Ralo, we're gonna read the article, but before I even read it, it's probably got something to do with Dolph and PRE, paper route. And I'm hoping that it's not gonna escalate to anything past them guys being able to handshake it off and just be like, look, man, that ain't what it was. But knowing Ralo, man, Ralo ain't playing around. Boozy don't play around, and both of them, got recent break-ins with the law. So let's just get straight into the article, man. Let's not even waste no time. Figure out what they got going on. So Ralo puts Boosie Badazz on blast for linking up with Yo Gotti. That's crazy. He thinks it's disrespectful to Young Dolph's memory. I immediately thought of Young Dolph when he said that. Ralo and Boosie Badazz do not get along these days. Both rappers have been around for decades and both have served prison time, but they do not seem eye to eye, especially when it comes to who they are and associate with. Boosie Badazz recently linked up with Yo Gotti and went as far as to praise the rapper on social media. There was even footage of Boosie and Gotti dapping each other up in the parking lot. This did not sit well with Ralo. The rapper decided to hop on Twitter and make his issues with the situation known. So let's see what he said on Twitter, man, because this cooking up, man. I hope, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those situations where we just like, damn, man, Rallo ain't playing by. Hey, look, he ready to go to bat for he ready to go to bat for PRE, man, for sure. Yeah, he ready to go to bat for Dolph, man. So that's what we need, though. You know what I'm saying? We need rappers to stick together, just like we need people to stick together. Because I mean, if you feel like, but I don't know what the beef is with Yo Gotti. But so there's a lot of people that's on Gotti's side too. So you got, like I said, there's two sides of both stories right there, and you got to unfold both of them. Let's continue reading. The first context for the Boosie Badazz and Yo Gotti hangout. The rappers reunited for the first time in years, and Boosie even thanked Gotti for looking at his after his mother when he was locked up. Congratulations, he wrote on Instagram. Seeing Yo come up, me and this nigga go way back early 2000. And looked out for moms when I was gone. The bond between these two definitely seemed strong, but Rallo wasn't trying to hear none of it. As far as he was concerned, Boosie Badazz is being disrespectful to the memory of Young Dolph. Well, before, in Boosie's defense, for this one segment, in Boosie's defense, he said they go back to early 2000s. I don't think Dolph he wasn't known globally in the early 2000s. He probably was citywide known. So Boozy was already out, and I think Gotti was an early bloomer too. I think he was rapping, you know what I'm saying, a little bit earlier too, at least mainstream wise. So they was already cool. So he probably didn't have no idea about the Young Dolph situation, and so he riding with his loyalty from years back. I mean, that's what it sounded like. I mean, Rallo can just be mad, but it sounded like he just went with the loyalty that worked out for him instead of the loyalty that anybody else would be trying to think about. So let's read some of these tweets, man. This is crazy. So he felt like he was being disrespectful, but it could have been just loyalty. Boozy should at least let Dolph family grieve from the trial before he did this lame ass shit. And I don't care what nobody say. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting to why he would say that, because the trial just happened, and then Boosie do that shit to try to get. See, this is an entertainment business, and if you think these guys are stupid by any second, they're not millionaires for nothing. It don't just happen the way people believe it happened. It don't just happen like, oh, I got a hit song and I'm from the streets. Nah, man, them guys know how to navigate too. So he knows that to keep my name in the tabloids and everything, I go link up with the ops. Psh, come on, man. So Boosie met up with Yo Gotti after a long time and thanked him for taking care of his mom when he was in jail. You just now saying something? You've been out of jail for that stint for a while. You just now saying something? Come on, man. These guys know how to navigate this, man. This ain't no this their shit. This their shit. Boosie should have at least let Dolph family grieve from the trail. They meant to say trial, but they said trail up here. I apologize to y'all. Before he did this lame ass shit, and I don't care what nobody say, Ralo's comments alluded to the fact that Yo Gotti's family was believed to be involved with Young Dolph's death. It was recently stated in court that Yo Gotti's brother, the late Big Juke, was the one who ordered the hit on Young Dolph. Big Juke also worked with Yo Gotti on the label Collective Music Group, which used to be Cocaine Music Group, CMG. From Ralo's perspective, Boosie Badazz is aligning himself with people who are responsible for another rapper's death. So I'm gonna give y'all my take on both sides when we get done reading. Granted, Ralo isn't jeopardizing the friendship here. He is not close with Yo Gotti or Boosie Badazz. He goes at Boosie so frequently on social media. In fact, he was due for some sort of conflict. Ralo previously threw shade at Boosie Badazz for doing concerts as an aging rapper. Boosie fired back by claiming that Ralo never had the talent to amass the following that he has. So, with that being said, it sounds like there's already been some beef here. That there's already been some friction in the first place. So that's what it's about. But another thing is, see, now that I know that they have had words and had some friction, Boosie could have did that just to piss Ralo off. But him and Yo Gotti go back years and years. I mean, the early 2000s, I know it seems short or like a short time, but that was a long time ago. So if Yo Gotti looked out for Boosie, why wouldn't he keep using his name? And of course, with the trial going on and everything, like I said, these guys navigate this entertainment business so well. Like, you think they just black ignorant brothers? No, sir. This is an entertainment business, a business. Like, you gotta know what you're doing, man, or else, bro. I guess I can see how if Ralo don't like Boosie, just don't like Boosie, and I can see how if he make a move like that, that's gonna make somebody, you know what I'm saying, piss somebody off. But at the end of the day, man, it's that people choose sides, man, and it looked like Boosie chose his side, and he's on Yo Gotti's side. And even though Dolph PRE is hot right now, a lot of us ain't bumping Gotti past Glorilla and Moneybag. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I think, you know, with PRE and everything that's going on now, they got the justice for his murder and everything. I think they'll see some light. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice to see Ralo jump on a few tracks with PRE. But just don't come at another rapper because of whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever you think is going on, you know, you don't feel like it's okay or whatever. Coming at another rapper is not the idea, man. We don't want to see any more of y'all die. So please stop beefing. And when I say please stop beefing, I really mean please stop beefing. All the way. Please stop beefing. I need another year for that. Please stop beefing because y'all niggas is dying, bro. And when y'all dying, we crying. We like the music. We need the entertainment, man. What we supposed to do? We never made it to those big leagues like y'all did, man. So please, please, please stop beefing, man. Please stop beefing. But that's been the end of this video, man. It's your boy, Really Reek, man. Holla at me, man. Drop a like on this video, man. We gonna continue going.